I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think nothing of it. Next day, same thing. I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again? She like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay with such and such, right? I said, all right, cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. What the hell? You feel me? So at this time, I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her. And she came into bed with me. She hugged me, kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down, she slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, something is fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't add up. You feel me? So, I said, damn, something wrong, something.
So if there's one thing Remy Ma's going to do, it's be out here exposing stuff about her ops. She tried spilling tea on Papoose, calling him a dusty who mooched off of her and then bounced when he found another fool to replace her. But the more Remy talked, the more her skeletons came tumbling out because get this, she had a lesbian lover who is now out here spilling the real tea about their relationship. Word on the street is that they were together from the jump of Remy's marriage to Papoose and would have kept it low-key if Pap hadn't walked in on them one day and caught them red-handed. And of course, Claressa Shields had to come in feeling real vindicated in her beef with Remy Ma after this bombshell dropped. Child, this Remy Ma and Pap saga just went left real quick. One minute they were selling black love goals. The next minute they were acting like they hadn't been together for years with kids in the mix. This latest drama kicked off after Claressa hit a popular interview show and spoke on her situation with Pap and Remy Ma, which she said wasn't even that wild. But her beef with Remy last year was probably the messiest drama she had outside of the ring in a minute.
I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't have any ill will toward any women. And I don't have any ill will toward her. You know what
So
I'm
y'all
saying?
haven't spoke nah.
Nah, I mean, she made her post and whatever, and that was about it. But like I said, women are women. They're very emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was just, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was emotions or I don't know what it was because I don't know her and she don't know me.
Yeah.
She don't know me either. You know.
That interview hit the net. Remy came for Papoose, and y'all, she had a lot to say.
Actually, my ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included.
You just don't. You're a piece of shit, Papoose. You really are. You have turned into a piece of shit. This shit right here, the gambling, the failures that you had in your career or whatever that didn't pan out how you wanted to, has turned.
Remy called him a dusty who never paid a bill and said his string of career flops turned him bitter. She claimed that she's not scared of Claressa. Instead, she feels sorry a world-class boxer who clawed her way out of the slums and made a name for herself, yet tied herself to a 47-year-old man with no career, kids, multiple baby mamas, and nothing to his name except what he got from Remy.
Playing on my phone. If that was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out of his ex house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right?
Child, it's clear Remy was itching to get this off her chest, and that interview was her chance. Apparently, when she was locked up, Papoose wasn't the loyal saint they made him out to be. He was cheating with one of his baby mamas until Remy got out. She found out by snooping through his phone, but stayed, thinking they could work it out. Remy also said that she's been begging Papoose to file for divorce, so they could end this, and he can finally grab his clothes from her house and get on. Now, I ain't gonna lie, she dropped bars with, Don't nobody fall in love faster than someone with nowhere to stay. Child, straight fire.
And of course, I gotta be the villain. She ain't shit. She this and I'm this. Show me a woman that had a man that was doing her right and she just shitted on him for no reason. This is facts. What are we talking about? I literally told my friends, they was like, yo, you think he ever gonna leave? I was like, when he finds a replacement, when he finds someone who he think he can have doing all the shit that I was doing, then he'll leave.
Remy knows how to get under Papoos's skin. After her video dropped, he went on IG Live and ranted for about an hour. When have you ever heard Pap talk that long? He dropped bombshells about Remy, including her relationship with one of her female friends. He said Remy and her lover were meeting every night at their house. At first, Remy played it off like it was just her homegirl and they were chilling. Pap was cool with it, not thinking Remy swung that way. But one day, he walked in and allegedly caught them getting it on while their daughter was on the bed.
So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all wanna know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not gonna do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out. Because I felt very disrespected that took place in my...
Now that's just wrong, but they tried to work through it, at least until Remy's flame with Easy went public. Even then, Papoose stayed quiet while Remy had plenty to say. Once Claressa and Pap started showing up together, things escalated. This isn't the first time rumors about Remy being gay have surfaced. She denied them back in 2007 after a video of her alleged lover leaked. Then in 2021, drama stirred again when it was revealed that Remy and Erica Mena considered getting intimate for a love and hip-hop storyline.
She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pap behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it.
Pap wasn't just pulling this out of nowhere. Interview. We wouldn't even know this if Remy hadn't started this internet drama. Pap played recordings of Remy begging him to stay with her.
While this was going on, she sent me a random text. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I'm a bad wife. I still got all these texts. So I don't even know why she's doing this. Oh, I know I'm a bad wife. I'm so sorry. She's saying things like that. And I'm like, damn, this is not like her. So maybe this dude holding something on her. I'm gonna play the recording right now. This is the lame saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Yeah, look, so far she's saying she fuck with me, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of us. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's spark is because you all these shit.
Well, let me play this again. Oh, by the way, one of the reasons why she's so angry at me is because she says all of this is my fault. Y'all ready for this? Because I knocked him out. She said if I would have never knocked him out, she would have been stopped talking to him. She said the fact that I knocked him out, she had to keep talking to him because she didn't want him to expose.
Child, that audio was a lot. Ray's words clearly hit a nerve because Pat filed those divorce papers so fast. Claressa wasn't letting Remy slide either and jumped in to defend her man. She said she doesn't play about her money and won't let any man mess with it. She also said Papoose has his own bag, his own house, and is dependable and loyal. Claressa called Remy out for cheating and parading her man around while dragging Papoose for doing the same. Papoose must be doing something right because Claressa is all in, saying they're planning to start a family, and even telling Remy to drop the attitude if she still wants to be invited to the cookouts.
Chill.
But I ain't going to front. Claressa better watch herself, because Remy and Papoose are just getting started, and she's going to get caught in that crossfire. There's no need to get wrapped up with a man going back and forth with his wife for the world to see. Remy and Papoose have invested so much in each other. They need to close this chapter if they truly want to move on, because nobody wants to see them airing it out like this. Child, take us out the group chat, please. Really hate that this is the point Remy Ma and Papoose have gotten to. Hate when love goes sour. Man, because it seemed, at some point, that they really loved and cared deeply for each other. Remy Ma is mad, as is Papoose, doing her how she did him, posting his messages, saying he refuses to leave her house. Girl, take us out the group chat. I never wanted to see Papoose and Remy Ma like this. OMG. But what do you guys think about this mess? Are Remy Ma and Papoose still in love? And should Claressa dip now that it's getting this messy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Just when you thought the Remy Ma, Claressa Shields, and Papoose drama had finally died down, Remy decided to blow the whole thing wide open again. Because last night, during a chaotic, unannounced IG live, Remy Ma exposed something that turned the tables, flipped the script, and dragged Claressa out of the side chick role straight into the main character of her own scandal. According to Remy, who came with timestamps, screenshots, and a voice memo that will haunt Claressa forever, Claressa Shields has been creeping with someone new. And not just anyone. A connected man. A man allegedly from inside the industry. A man who might have been standing right next to Papoose not even a month ago. And just like that, the sympathy Claressa had from fans?
Gone.
Papoose? Devastated. He even posted an emotional message that had people in the comments begging him to stay strong. This isn't just infidelity, it's betrayal with a twist. So buckle up, because if Remy Ma was quiet before, she's loud now. And if Claressa thought she had the upper hand, baby, Remy just flipped the whole damn table. Welcome to Gossip Spell Vibe. Let's get filthy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the scandal inside the scandal. Because what started as a war of words has now turned into a full-on betrayal Olympics. And last night, Remy Ma lit the torch. Let's rewind the tape. Just a few weeks ago, the internet was fully divided. Team Remy was dragging Claressa Shields for allegedly snatching up Papoose, while the ink on his marriage wasn't even dry. Team Claressa clapped back, saying Remy had emotionally clocked out ages ago, and Pap was just moving on. But last night, Remy Ma cracked open the group chat from hell and exposed something that not even the messiest gossip blog saw coming. According to Remy Ma's late-night Instagram live, Claressa has not only been romantically involved with Papoose, she's allegedly been two-timing him with another man. A man not just in her orbit, but possibly in his circle. And this isn't rumor. Remy came with what she called federal-level receipts. At exactly 11:43 p.m., Remy went live. No warning, no promo, no countdown, just a black screen and her voice saying, "I hope y'all saved your sympathy for someone who deserves it." Within 2 minutes, there were over 40,000 people watching. The comment section? Already on fire before she even showed her face. When she did appear, she looked calm.
Too calm.
Hair wrapped, hoodie on, no makeup. That's when you know it's about to get biblical. Remy started with, "This ain't about defending myself. This is about telling the truth. Because while y'all out here painting that girl like she's some victim of a broken marriage, I've been sitting on what I found for weeks. And now y'all can have it." She then flipped the camera to a laptop screen and baby, that's when things got deadly. First, she played a muted clip from a security camera. Grainy, black and white. It shows what looks like Claressa walking into a luxury apartment building in Atlanta. Nothing wild until a man enters behind her. Camera timestamp, 2:36 a.m. The man? Allegedly Coach Dre, a retired fighter and longtime friend of Papoose. Oh yes, that Coach Dre. The one who trained Papoose back in 2020 during his healthy era. The one last seen in Claressa's comments dropping fire emojis under a gym selfie. Remy paused the footage and stared into the camera. Tell me again how she's loyal. The chat exploded. Coach Dre. No Paps boy. The energy went from shade to shock in 3 seconds flat. Then she brought the real heat. A voice memo allegedly sent from Claressa to the same Coach Dre. In the message, a woman's voice, confident, flirtatious, and clearly not concerned about being recorded, says, "I told you he's too emotional. You understand how I move. That's why I'm here." Let's pause right there. This isn't just disrespect. This is betrayal with a Bluetooth connection. The type of betrayal you feel in your bones. Remy followed it up with a text thread. Again, names blurred barely, but the messages were there. One read, "He think I'm still training. You got 45 minutes before I head back." The reply, "Doors unlocked like always." At this point, the view count was over 70K. Celebs started popping into the live B. Simone, Funk Flex, even what